Right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And a small wine company used to have a wine store here. Tuscan Wine Imports, I think is what they're called. Brought by some stuff today for us to taste. And these wines from the south of Italy, Campania region, Greco di Tufo, Fiano di Avellino, and Falanghina from this Severino winery. Good little wines. I think my favorite wine here was the Greco di Tufo. I think a very good example of Greco di Tufo, this white ash soil they have here. This one's got a nice freshness, some pineapple, citrus, white flowers. A little bit of a briny, salty note there, minerally note on the nose as well. Nice richness on the tongue, nice fruit. Best of the three wines, the Greco di Tufo from this Severino winery. And, the other wines tend to have a little off smell to them. The Falanghina smell just like apple juice to me, really simple. And they serve that wine last. Usually, to me, you'd serve Falanghina first, the lightest and the simplest of all the great whites of this area. And then the Fiano di Avellino kind of smelled like rotten eggs a little bit. I mean, I don't know if that bottle was off or what, but kind of blew off on the next day and, was good. But the Greco di Tufo, a very good example of that varietal. Nice freshness, pineapple, citrus fruit, white flowers, some briny minerally notes, and fairly nice rich fruit on the tongue there. And a nice balance to the finish, that savoriness, that minerality, leaving your tongue salivating for food. All right, and then the Severino Aglianico. Man, this wine's got a little bit of James Brown going on it here. Some smoked meats, a little animal-like quality, barnyard kind of nuance. A bit rough around the edges, and like a little bit of funk on the finish. For 1875, maybe not the greatest example of Aglianico I've ever had. The Kokomo Pinot Noir, the best wine in the bunch, but maybe a little bit expensive at $38.50. We're expecting a little more from a small producer from Russian River. Kind of light raspberries, cherry fruits, and brown cola spice. Very smooth, easy drinking wine. Like I said, a very good wine, but maybe just a little more than I want to pay for something like this. The Radici Barbera from the Sierra Foothills, one of the oddest things I've ever heard. Somebody that has a bonded license in Florida to bottle wine and assemble it. Why on earth you would want to do that is beyond me. I don't know how many wineries in California. This one included, well, this is their own label, La Radici Barbera from the Sierra Foothills. And, there's plenty of winemakers out in California. It's not a good idea to move juice around if you want to make high-quality wine. You want to bottle it. You want to make it at the facility that's closest to the vineyard. Hey, that's what all the great properties do in Bordeaux and all the estate bottle wines of California, Italy. They don't truck the wine to another state to bottle it and produce it. This wine did not smell anything like Barbera. And the second day, it even smelled less like Barbera. It had like banana smell to it. But it did have some nice fruit to it. And just not something I would recommend in any way, shape, or form for a Barbera. If you want to try Barbera, there are plenty of examples of it in the $15 to $20 price range. They come from great producers in the Piemonte. So only one thing that we could even vaguely recommend here in this selection, the Greco di Tufo from Severino. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Tuscan Imports. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off from the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.